What's happening, geezers? GN, Gringo Ninja, back with another video. Gonna be short and sweet. Starting off on this workout, it's a full bodyweight workout. Starting off with pull-ups, and I'm just going for as many reps as I can. The reason I'm doing it all bodyweight is because I'm now doing twice a week weighted, quite heavy, low rep calisthenics. So I wanted to add one day where I'm just taking it a bit easier on the central nervous system, and just I'm not going as balls to the walls. You know, my mindset it's a more relaxed mindset. It's more of just a recovery day slash still getting the movements in and acquiring the skill of the movements. So I'm still improving, but I'm not taxing my body too hard. So, you know, recovery slash technique perfecting day. And also another reason why I like doing, you know, high rep calisthenics is because it's probably the most bang for your buck way to train. If you want quick training where you're kind of hitting all fronts at once, I am inclined to say high rep bodyweight training is the best way to do it, because you're not only getting cardiovascular training if you do it back to back like I'm doing it in this video, but you're also hitting not only the slow twitch muscle fibers, but as you get towards the end of the set where you're struggling to pump reps out, your body is now forced to enact and use your fast twitch muscle fibers. You know, the fast twitch fibers. It's almost the equivalent of like a very high percentage of your 1 rep max, because, you know, you're struggling to complete the reps. Your body is forced to recruit those fast twitch fibers. So you're hitting all fronts at once here. And then this next exercise I go into, it is bodyweight handstand push-ups. Now, I used to be a gymnast many years ago, and I think a goal of mine now, because I was never able to do it as a kid, is to actually get a freestanding handstand push-up, you know, be able to rep it out. I think that would be pretty cool. So here I'm just doing it with my foot on the pad, the back pad of the pull-up bar, but I'm not pulling with my foot. I've actually got my foot against the pad rather than on top of it. So I'm trying to make sure that the majority of the weight is on my, you know, shoulders and triceps. Is being moved by the muscles I'm trying to work. So I think I get about 5 or 6 reps here. After I finish that, I go straight into bodyweight squats. I think I get about 50, but here I'm just trying to get blood flowing through my knee joints in this one, because I've had 2 surgeries on my right knee when I was quite a bit younger. So I've actually got missing cartilage in that knee. So I find now as I'm getting older, I want to look after my, you know, my joints and cartilage and all that, and I want to maintain my ability to move as I get older and older and older. And squatting is a massive part of that, of staying young, staying springy, staying athletic. Because most people, you know, in everyday life, we're sitting in chairs, we're constantly sat in a position that's kind of halfway between standing and squatting. But squatting is a very natural movement we naturally use as babies and as toddlers, but modern life has kind of forced us to grow out of that. So it's important to consciously make sure you're squatting on a regular basis. I only do 2 rounds of this circuit. Like I said, it's just a recovery workout, so I'm not trying to destroy my body, and I'm getting some blood flowing through it, preparing it for my next heavy calisthenics weighted session. But nothing left to say on that front. Actually, I do have something to say. I've got an important video coming out, so the consistency this week is going to be much lower than what it has been for the past few weeks, because I want to do this video right. You know, I want to be completely happy with it before I release it. It's got nothing to do with working out, but it's probably going to be the most important video I ever make, maybe. It's definitely got the potential to be that. So I want the production value, you know, the editing, the music, the lighting. I want everything to be done as perfect as I can get. I'm not an expert on editing and all that, but I'm going to put my all into it. So I want to say it's going to be ready for Sunday, but if Sunday comes and I don't believe it's ready, then I'll wait and release it when I'm absolutely happy with it. So that will be the next video that comes out. But it's just, you know, actually, you know, I'm not going to give nothing away, but it's going to be very impactful and a good message that I'll be passing on. So yeah, that's it. You know what to do. Actually, no, you don't. I would never ask you to subscribe because, you know, you're not stupid and you know where the sub button is, innit? But, like, yeah, so I'm not going to ask you to, innit? But you know where it is, innit? So, you know, you know what I mean? Just, yeah, all right, in a bit.